Back to the merge episode. It's
It isn't
technically
the
the
merge episode.
which is kind of ironic because it's also final 9. So wow, we're literally already like almost to the end. It's kind of crazy.
But wasn't merge final 11?
Yeah,
When Matt
but
was
like
got out.
then we had Matt walk, which was sad. Yeah, he just
So
walked.
this isn't the merge.
LOL.
This isn't the merge.
This is the first episode that we're starting off in the merge, so it's the merge episode. What do you mean?
Can you specify for us if it's still
I
hidden?
can't say if it's found or not, but I'm saying it exists. So
We literally just got here. How is it found?
yeah, like
Because
this
I
camp is
found it.
brand
Old
new.
found
Yo,
it.
what the?
This is your first time at this camp, so if you're gonna say, "Oh, it's found,"
Oh wait, it is about the final.
Guys, I
11 station.
found it!
okay, good. All right, let's go to the comp now. All right, I spent 3 hours making this comp today, so I think you all like it. So this is how it's gonna work. So everybody's gonna have their own course. All right, it's an obstacle course, and there's a bunch of gates, and the gates have shapes on them. They'll be circle, star, heart, and square. And then you have to, and at the beginning of your obstacle course is a nice set of keys. So you have to find the key that matches the pattern. So the first gate would be like circle, star, heart, square. So you gotta go up to your reference and find the one that says circle, star, heart, square.
I hate to cut you off, but this is basically that stair challenge from the actual Survivor.
Oh.
Except that it's not a staircase.
It's not stairs, it's just putting in
walls,
keys.
And there's keys.
Yeah,
so they're
okay,
it's not
thank you.
It's a similar concept, but it's not the same.
Wait,
You're wrong.
so the keys?
I suck at that
How do you do
Every
the key
door
thing?
has a unique key. I got a key right here. See, the key. This is the all square key. So they all squares. And I'll get another one. I can see this key has more than one shape on
Key.
it. See,
Let's do
this one's
citrus
upside
cream
down.
on this band.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
They're labeled, so you know what they are. The
Come on,
squares are labeled as
guys.
rectangles because there's.
How do you tell which is first? Like, is it
Because
like...
they're on the door? And no, get off the comp, noob.
Yeah. Huh. Why are you on the comp?
Alright, let's go, bro.
They're labeled on the doors. You
Can
see the
I
doors
there-
have
can
the
I-
labels on
Yeah.
them.
I mean the key.
The key. Well, then because the keys are also labeled.
So it's like
Alright,
1, 2,
so-
3,
Are
4.
they labeled in your inventory?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so everybody pick out a nice truss that they would like to use. And go!
Oh, where's supposed to go?
I have to
Go.
click
You
it.
first probably want to check out which key you need first, so just saying.
How do I get it?
You jump in the hole.
Oh, okay.
How do I grab the key?
You
Oh, I jump in the hole. I'm being retarded.
Imagine answering the same question twice.
Oh my god, wait, I have to go in the
Ooh,
gate.
Frost is the first person to have 2 gates open. Oh, also, I forgot to mention there's an obby at the end, so you have to do an obby as well when you finish.
Ew.
Whoops,
Oh, okay, obby.
Casually forgets. Alright, let's see. Some people have 0,
lag,
some
lag.
people have 2, about to get 3.
Where am I? Okay.
There are 10 gates, by the way.
Wait, what the f... Oh, wait, never. I'm so dumb. Who's in the lead right now?
Frost.
Oh,
Okay.
As usual.
I thought I didn't get it.
Sees Jake.
I'm going so slow right now.
Why is my heart pounding so hard?
Frost,
It's
slow
pretty
down.
close between Frost and Miso, but even if you're slow, you can still catch up in the obby because there's an obby at the end you have to do it. It's not that
Nice, speed
hard,
me up
but
a
like,
bit.
if you flop, then oof. So just because you're not in first place doesn't mean it's over. There's still a second part.
Yo, who finished? Is
So
someone finished
Miso is
first?
closing the gap on Frost, so it is very close between those two in first place. But Art's doing well for himself. He's making a lot of progress. All right, it is pretty neck and neck. Everybody's pretty much on the same gate except for Jake, who has nothing somehow. Jake, are you having some trouble? Yeah, so everybody except for Jake is still in this. Poor Jake. He's not even trying anymore. He's just standing there. I think Miso actually took the lead somehow. Yeah, she's actually a
Right.
bit ahead now. She's gonna get it first. Alright, Miso and Frost are both on the obby now.
Well,
Let's
if I
see
get
if they do it the first
Steve.
shot.
I feel like
Oh,
Yeah, I
Frost
think I
fell.
messed up.
It's a pretty. It's not an easy obby, so
I think-
take a couple of shots.
I messed up, damn it.
Yeah. Hold on.
This is wrong.
As I
And
should.
Miso wins immunity.
What? Oh,
I win.
I'm so
I
dumb.
win. I won.
The roof on top caught me off guard. I was like,
Haha.
I say I just got the wrong key at the start.
Congratulations, Miso, taking the win from Frost. Wow, what a Chad. Okay, you did it. So congratulations.
That's
Yes, ain't
Frost.
goings anywheres today's. Unless you want to give your immunity necklace up because you're cool or something. I don't know.
Me. I'm cool. I'm cool.
So.
You give it to
I
me.
give
As
my
for the
immunity
rest
to
of you,
Knuckles.
somebody's gonna be voted out tonight, and it's probably going to be somebody that is in the game. What do you guys think?
I disagree.
Wow.
I want to go to tribal right now. Please.
Oh no!
What? I thought
I-
You like my flying speed, guys?
No. Too slow.
All right, so Frost.
What's up?
So I mean, you've won literally everything in first place since the individual immunity has started, and now all of a sudden, bam, you don't have it today. So what's going through your head right now?
Well, if people realize that I won 2 luck comps and then a comp that I wasn't even here for,
He's
my
so
rep
good.
won.
His rep gets first place.
Yeah, guys, I'm so good. I win comps and I'm not even physically here for. I'm not actually that great, and I think there's bigger fish to fry, anyways.
Can I just say that Cam doesn't have his...
That's what she got.
Oh,
There we
like,
go. And she's got.
He's flying. Like, look at this.
That's...
Where's Camp?
He's like jumping up in the air, but like his ping is like a 2,000.
Oh my god.
No, 20,000. Like, it's so bad. What even is it? Sparson. So, you know, with Mackles out of the picture, I think we can all agree that he was a big player. He was kind of like the whole everybody's target in Grade Jury. And now that he's out, it's like, okay, where do you go from here?
Mackles, he was like that controller. So he sort of leaves open a gap, like controlling. He's sort of like the main person in the office, or like the president. But once the president gets kicked out, it's like, who takes up that role as the president?
All right.
First tribal question.
Yeah, I know. You're actually famous today.
I know. It's great.
So the question I have for you is, how many sides do you think there are? How many people have stepped up to the plate and be like, I'm going to be the new Mackles, I'm going to lead the horse? How many people are competing for this role?
Obviously, everyone wants to win this game, and any person that really does say otherwise is obviously a liar. So I think everyone is really trying to
I
be a
don't
bit of
wanna win.
Mackles, but also trying to play off being the Mackles here. So I guess in a way, everyone's trying to play their own game to their own strengths in a way. But of course, they obviously can't be as what Mackles was, right? It's such an open case because Mackles is gone, and it's now like, who's the new biggest threat among us? Well, 9, right? Yeah, 9. Can I position myself best with, and to move forward? Who can I trust? Like, it's questions like that that are constantly going through your head as you're, sitting here and going through the game.
Alright, that is a great answer. I'm really mad at myself that I haven't asked you a question before, because that's the type of stuff I'm looking for. Looks at iconic leaving the game. Okay, Miso.
Hi.
Alright, so congratulations on your immunity win. So, with
Thank
with all of the stuff that's up in the air, that you winning immunity, it obviously gives you some leverage. It's like, oh wow, I'm safe today, so people might want to be on my side. So,
I have yet to go on the DM, but okay.
Oh, okay, so you're saying that it doesn't actually matter?
Yeah, I say people have their little sides, and I guess we're kind of trying to stick with them. But not anything can.
Okay, alright, well, with that, it is...
Actually, Eyiss, before we go to vote,
What's up?
I'd like to be honest and reveal something here because I've been honest to everyone here. First off, I would like to reveal that I, in fact, do have the hypo idol, because I know Mackles was spreading the rumor that Ashley did give it to me. I, in fact, do have the thing, and I am aware that my name has popped up quite a bit. So if any of you do decide to write my name down, I hope you like taking your chances, and maybe you'll be going home today.
Isn't that a hypo idol?
Okay.
Yo, isn't that a hypo?
Yeah,
Because I
we'll
do
read the
intend to
votes.
play the
Okay.
dang
Well,
thing.
so wait, hold up. Since he's saying that, well, I think it's obvious that people think that I have an idol. There's been rumors that I have two. In fact, I do have one. This is the Flexius idol. And if you do try to vote me tonight, I will play it. People will tell me, and I will play it. So try voting me. This is tribal. I'll play it. See what happens.
Wow, with some chads right here pulling out. Okay, well, there's like nobody here, so Dare, you're up first. If anybody has a hidden minute, I don't even like to play it. Now is a good time to do so.
Just kidding.
Play on me.
Yeah, Art.
Looks at Jamie.
Art.
Alright, I'll read the votes, I guess. First vote is Jamie.
Okay.
Next vote
I'm being
is
played right now.
Jamie.
You know.
Next vote is Jake.
Bro.
Why did you play?
Next vote is Jake.
Next vote. Oh.
2 votes for Jamie, 2 votes for Jake.
Bro, come on.
5 votes left.
Wait. 5?
Yeah, 5.
Here's 5
I
votes.
thought you said Nick didn't send a list.
Well,
Come
he did.
on.
Extra vote?
Nick.
Oh, come on, bro.
Nick.
Are we really gonna have a 3-way tie?
It is 3 votes for 2 votes for Nick, 2 votes for Jamie, 2 votes for Jake,
3 votes left.
3 votes left.
Oh my.
Yo, we fucking lying right now.
Nick.
Nick. Oh my god.
Jamie.
Fuck. Fucking hell.
That's 3 votes for Nick, 3 votes for Jamie, 2 votes for Jake, 1
Yo,
vote
for real,
left.
pull this off right now.
And the next person voted out, and the second member of the jury is Nick.
Fuck yes, bro. Fuck yes. Come on.
That is enough, invisible Nick, who decided not to go
So-
today. You need to bring me the
I'll
top.
be Nick. I'll be Nick.
Okay,
Bro, that was so fucking nervous, bro.
that would have been really funny. Hop in.
Bro, if I went home with an idol, that'd be...
Alright,
That'd
well,
be sad.
you have officially put it out, the legendary Mr. Nicholas, who is said to have never lost a long term
Stop.
before. So, welcome to Final 8, guys. I wonder who's gonna be next. So,
Okay, so right at the start of the game, I was added to 2 majority alliances, and that screwed me over bad because I voted in the minority 8-1 to 1 the very first vote, and I don't think anyone caught on to me. I was able to get myself out of it, but after that, I kind of realized that I had to step up my game. So Mackles was really in charge of my original tribe. He controlled everything. And, I didn't really have much power because, he had his, not really his pre-made, but, his group of friends. I couldn't really do much. So I kind of just followed with the vote. And then when the twist came, where you were able to, certain people at the tribal base and how they perform the challenge, I was like, okay, sweet. So I used that to my advantage. I was able to take out the Mackles pre-made. And then I was able to take out Mackles himself. And at that point, I felt pretty good because there was iconic Miso and Cam. We were in the alliance. I had Jamie. I had Dare, or so I thought. I don't know. I think Dare's playing everyone. And I also had Frost. So I felt pretty good in the I guess, in the merge. I thought I was in a good position. I was planning to throw immunities to kind of downplay myself. I didn't really want to win any. I didn't want to come off as a threat. But I think people still perceive me as one. I remember me and Iconic were talking in DMs and we're really good friends, and he was essentially telling me I'm gonna have to vote you out. So I was like, bro, okay, thanks. Not yet. I'm not sure if he was joking. He might have been joking, but because he does that a lot with me. Jake was like a blind man trying to get me out. Like he made it clear 1,000 times. Art came and told me, and Dare came and told me about it. Jake, I guess he wanted revenge on me or something for Mackles. I don't know. And as far as I knew it, he was the person going home, and I was okay with that. Then next thing you know, I hear that Jamie is trying to take me out. So I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. I go ahead and say that I want to get Jamie out because, I don't think he has 2 idols. I think he has 1. I don't know for sure, though. He might have 2. I don't know. But simple fact is, I was like, okay, let's vote out Jamie because he's betraying me. Then he approaches me and says, Nick, people are after you. So I don't know if someone told him that I was after him or if he was being genuine. So I was kind of like, okay, let's step back. How about we make the vote Jake? So next thing you know, I'm 99% sure there's an alliance made without me saying they want to vote out Jamie. Now, they didn't want to tell me this because they were afraid that I would be against voting out Jamie, which I kind of was. And then Iconic approached me asking if I wanted to vote out Jamie. And the thing was, I didn't want to vote out Jamie, but I was kind of conflicted because, Iconic was my close friend and Jamie was also a good friend of mine. So I went to Jamie, we VC'd, I was like, yo, dude, I heard you're getting votes. He was like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, we had to pull off an idol play. Like 5 minutes later, I fall asleep. Which is like the bane. It was the reason. It wasn't the reason, but it had a huge factor in why I went home. I fell asleep. And then I wake up. I see I'm out. And I have like a bunch of DMs. Obviously, people might have been paranoid because I wasn't answering them. They were confused. But by what I gather, Dare wanted to take me out. I think Dare's playing a good game, but I feel like Dare needs to start taking credit for their moves because people aren't realizing what they're doing, which is good. Don't get me wrong. They're not coming off as a threat. But if they continue to go that path, people don't realize what they're doing. It could affect them in Final Tribal Council. So props to Dare. I'm not sure if Dare turned Jamie against me or Jamie already wanted me out. I don't know. If Dare turned Jamie against me, I'll give Dare even more credit than I already have. Art voted me. I don't really think Art is doing much. Like Art is not really seen as a target, but it's only because he's not really doing anything. Like he came to me, like 2 days before I got out, and he was all saying, "Yo, Nick, we're big threats. We got to vote together." Blah blah blah. I was like, dude, I haven't heard your name at all. Like, you're not a threat. You're really not. I don't know why you're saying that. But regardless, I took it because I did think Art was loyal to me at the time. I don't think he had plans to snake me until I don't know if it was Jamie or Dare who really sealed my fate. I still don't know. But then there was also Jake who voted me. Not surprised with that. So Tribal Council comes. I'm still asleep. I know I'm getting some votes. But the fact is, we still have majority. Jamie should be going home unless he plays an idol. And for some reason, Iconic and Frost decide to throw their votes. Now, was it an attempt to save me? Or did they want me out, but they didn't want to make it obvious? I really don't know. I don't know why they did it. Like it was the perfect timing. I was asleep. Jamie had bluffed an idol, and he did have an idol, and they got voted someone else. I went home. It was a perfect setup. I think Dare had a play in it, and Jamie bluffing the idol is what ultimately sealed my fate. That's pretty much my game. I think I was in a solid position, but then like 3 consecutive moves just took me out right under my feet while I was asleep. I got nerfed. Art, I really don't think he's doing much. Art and Cam, they're not getting my vote. Like, there's no way. I really don't think Cam has done anything aside from be a sheep. Art is, I think he's not being, like, he's playing a good game in terms of going far, but is he playing a good game in terms of, like, making moves, getting respect? Not really. I don't see it. I don't think he's doing that well. Dare, again, I really need Dare to step up and start taking credit, because I think Dare has done more than what people see, but nobody knows. So I think Dare has a chance to win this game, but she really has to step up. I'm rooting for her. Iconic, I'm obviously rooting for Iconic. Iconic's a good friend of mine. Iconic helped me out a lot when we took out Mackles, Cac, even Sugar, even though Sugar wasn't really like important, whatever. Sorry, Sugar. Frost, I'm rooting for because I think that Frost is playing a good game. He's made moves. Hell, when Sugar went home, he played a big factor in that. You remember that he convinced him to do some weird split vote. It was really stupid, but they did it, sending Sugar home. So props to Frost. He's a smart guy. He also was the one who got Blizzard out. He was the one who, well, according to Mackles, he leaked the 2 majorities. And even though that nearly screwed my game, it still respect him. I think he's playing a solid game, and I think him, Iconic, Miso, and Cam are kind of unbreakable right now. I also like when Iconic did that huge speech to kind of look like we weren't close. I respect that a lot. I like loud moves like that. I think it was a wise move. So I'm mainly rooting for Frost, Iconic, and Dare, and somewhat Jamie. Because Jamie's being perceived as like a flip-flopper. And even though he's flip-flopping, is he really like executing a lot of moves, or is he just kind of going from side to side, which is a really frustrating and annoying strategy that normally doesn't get you to the end. If Jamie is able to get to the end, make a few moves, and I guess properly execute an idle play, he'll definitely go up on my list. But I really want to see, I think Dare could win it all, but she needs to start being known for the move she's making. Maybe not yet, but she needs to let people know what she's doing. Because I think Dare's a good player. People just don't see it. That's pretty much it for me. It sucks how I got out because, I literally got, nerfed. I fell asleep. Someone bluffed an idol. 2 of my allies flipped, worried. Didn't know Art and Dare were voting me. Because they probably assumed that Art and Dare were voting Jamie. Maybe. So they were like, okay, if me and Frost flip, it'll be 2-2 should Jamie play an idol. That wasn't the case. Dare and Art flipped, voted me out. That's pretty much it. Yeah, but I had a fantastic time on this season. It was a lot of fun because I remember when I sent Kevin the very first council, and I remember voting in the minority 8-1-1. I was like, whoa, what happened? What is going on? I freaked out. And that was when I kind of realized, okay, I had to up my game. And I think I was being seen by Dare as too much of a threat. I don't really know why Jamie voted me out. Did Jamie vote me out to make a big move? Or did Jamie vote me out because it was strategical? Because I don't think it was the best move for him at the time. I don't know, though. I want to see what he has to say about that. A lot of my questions are going to be about what went down at my vote. Why people did what they did. Because, I fell asleep. I don't know the full story. But yeah, that's about it for me.
All right, nice 10 minutes, easy session.
Easy.